Have you ever gotten that phone call from your mother-in-law and she wants to drop by and see the kids, and it throws you into a total panic because your house is a complete wreck? Well, today we're going to give you that plan of attack so that you can just calmly and efficiently move through the house, get things organized before she ever even finds out that you're really a secret slob. So today we are answering the question, how to get ready for company when you don't have any notice at all. So step one is to go ahead and get completely ready. So I'm talking about get dressed, get shoes on, makeup, hair, do all the things. Now remember, don't panic, because when you panic, your brain shuts down and you just don't get anything done. So take a minute, really breathe. If you need to jump in the shower, go ahead and jump in the shower, but get ready head to shoes, and that way you're ready whenever she drops in. So if you're already doing the Flylady system, this isn't a big thing because you're already dressed to shoes every single day. But if you're new to Flylady, then you may want to take a look at this video that I've got that talks about your morning routines, because if you follow the morning routines and you get this call, you've already saved half of your steps because you've already got all these things done. So now we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna head into the kitchen. So we're gonna start with 15 minutes in the kitchen, and that's the most important thing that you can do to really be good at crisis cleaning is set the timer. So when we're in the kitchen, we are gonna start off with cleaning the dishes and getting the sink kind of cleared out. So when you've got the timer going, that's gonna help you move from task to task with a purpose and a focus, so that you're not just kind of wandering around picking things up a little here and there. It really helps you to stay motivated and focused to move the needle, so to speak. Now, when you're in the kitchen, I want you to start with clearing out that sink. So if you've got a sink full of dirty dishes and your dishes in the dishwasher are clean, put the clean ones away, load the dirty ones up, and move on from there. Start at the sink. Once you're finished with those dishes in the sink, you're gonna move from left to right around the counter, clearing as you go. Whoops. So in this round, we're gonna head into the living room, and I want you to get your timer another 15 minutes and bring a couple of things. Grab a laundry basket or some kind of basket and a new trash bag. So the first thing you're gonna do is go around and just grab anything that's really quick that you can see clearly doesn't belong in the living room. So we're talking the toys off the floor, you know, any trash or things off the tables and end tables. Grab it all, put it in a bag or put it in the basket so that you can take it out when you're finished. For the next few minutes, then I want you to go ahead and fluff the pillows, fold up any throw blankets, and then also just a quick dust would help make it look even better. And once we're done with the 15 minutes in the living room, we're back in the kitchen, and we're just gonna pick up where we left off. So far I've got the counters cleaned. I just need to really wipe them down. When you get finished with that, go ahead and make sure your table is cleared off and all of those things. So all of your surfaces, I want them to be clear and put back to normal. But I don't want you to go Carrie Bradshaw. Don't stuff books in the oven or in the microwave or other places. That clearly is not a good idea. But I understand that sometimes you have to hide a few things, and it's completely normal. So now that you've done a couple of rounds, you may need a break. And so if you need to take a few minutes and get a drink of water and sit down and cool off, if your health requires you to take breaks, go ahead, do it. Don't rush yourself. Don't kill yourself trying to get things ready. Remember, when they walk through the door, we want to look relaxed and happy to see them. So this time we are in the bathroom. So we're gonna set our timer for 15 minutes and put out fresh towels. Go ahead and swish and swipe that toilet, and then pick up any dirty laundry off the floor, off the shower, straighten up everything. And it really doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be neater than it normally is. All right, so we're back to our bathroom. We've got to do the bathroom really quick. So as we're doing bathrooms, I usually focus on the one that they are going to be in the most. And so for me, it's going to be my downstairs guest bathroom and the upstairs bathroom with the kids if they're spending the night. So that one would take a lot more cleaning. But this bathroom, pretty much I'm just going to swish the toilet, make sure the sink is clean, and that'll be it, because in general I keep it pretty neat and tidy all the time because it is a guest bathroom. I don't have a lot to do here. If you are already doing good routines and you're already doing the weekly home blessing, your home is not going to be that messed up. Even if you have a house full of kids and everybody likes to drop things wherever they land. Now, everybody has a little bit of mess. I'm not saying it's got to be perfect, but you don't have that deep panic that I haven't done something in a long time and it's going to take me more than a minute to get it cleaned up. So if you're interested to see how to start the routines, I will put a link below. I think the routines are the absolute foundation to keep your house looking neat and tidy all of the time. I did not say perfect and I definitely didn't say deep cleaned, but the routines will keep it from piling up. So we're back into our kitchen for our final round, and this time you're going to go ahead and clean the appliances off and then sweep the floor and then spot mop any obvious spots off the floor so that it looks pretty good. Now, if you want to get bonus points here, you could put some like refrigerator cookies in the oven, and that's going to make your kitchen smell really nice, and it's also going to look like you've had extra time. And my Flyladies, you guys may actually have the time to do this, but you can light some candles throughout the house, and that's going to make the house smell really good for when guests come in. So you've already dusted, you've already done all the things. If you still have time, go ahead and get the vacuum and vacuum the floors. Okay. So some final thoughts. Make sure that you're only focusing on the areas that are visible. It's not important if your cabinets are perfectly organized. It is not important how your master bathroom looks, because company doesn't go to your master bathroom. But it is important if you've got overnight guests that your sheets and things in the guest bedroom are clean, that the bed is made, that the guest bathroom is clean and put together, and that overall you feel welcoming when the people come in. Anybody that's ever been a guest will be happy to tell you they come to spend time with you and not to judge your home. I panic with mother-in-laws. Everybody does. I also panic when it's someone from church or someone that's never been to my house before. I always want to make a good first impression, but the impression isn't the home, it is you. So make sure that you're a gracious and loving hostess and not an overbearing and out of breath hostess that clearly says that you are not happy that they dropped in. Next week, we are going to deep dive on what Clean Mama is all about. I've done a little bit of work on it to see if it is as good as I think Flylady is. But until then, if you are interested in finding out more about the Flylady cleaning system that would solve a lot of the problems you may have had with this video, make sure you click on the link right here, and that will take you to the Flylady cleaning checklist so that you don't have to panic when people drop by unexpectedly. Anyways, guys, I love you so much. I'll see you next Saturday, and don't forget, planning video on Wednesday. Bye.